Hi folks, Georgia here from Timely with a quick update for subscribers. If you're a Feature Coffee subscriber, you'll be receiving coffee from Oscar and Fransisca Chacón this week from the Sabanilla district in the Alajuela canton of Costa Rica. Now this coffee was grown on Oscar and Fransisca's farm known as Las Lajas, and it is made up predominantly of Caturra and Catawaya variety coffee. Now Oscar and Fransisca have been growing coffee for a very, very long time. They're both third generation coffee producers, so they both have a wealth of knowledge on coffee growing. But what they've been doing up until recently is they have been selling their coffee as part of a cooperative. Now we've spoken about cooperatives before. A co-op is when farmers decide to band together and sell their coffee as a whole as opposed to individually. This has many benefits, including shared resources between the farmers, having an easier access to market. But sometimes there can be things that are not as beneficial, and one of those things is that they don't really have any sort of control over how the coffee is processed or how the coffee is dried. So in 2005, what Oscar and Fransisca actually did is they purchased infrastructure to allow them to depulp their own coffee and essentially process their own coffee at their own farm. So this allows them not only better traceability, but also better control over how their coffee is processed. So one of the things that they've really been experimenting with recently is experimenting with modulating the drying times of the coffee. So changing the drying time, shortening it, lengthening it to sort of extract different unique profiles from the coffee, flavor profiles. So with this particular coffee, what they actually did is they dried the coffee very, very slowly over many hours in a very strict parameter for temperature. So that's why this coffee is so delicious. It tastes like white peach, it tastes like iced tea, it's got notes of hazelnut. It's really, really yummy. So we assign the color yellow to this coffee. That means that we think the defining characteristic of this coffee is that it is sweet. This is actually my favorite flavor profile. I really, really, really love the coffees that we assign the color yellow to. I just love how sweet they are. I love how soft they are on the palate, and they make for really, really easy drinking. I think my favorite thing is that usually these coffees are really nice when they're brewed cold as well, like a cold brew or a cold drip coffee. It's really, really yummy. But yeah, that's all I got for you this week, folks. I really hope you enjoyed this coffee from Oscar and Fransisca. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you next week. Thanks very much. I'll see you next week. Thanks very much. And this is a really, really... that is true. Is it a bit weird? It's a good roll, but it's not that great. Oh, dude, donkey. Cringe.